Thank you. This week, you've been very unequivocal about your support for a policy which has come to be known as sex self-ID. The idea that whether someone is a man or a woman is basically down to a matter of them saying what they are and going through an administrative process. So I wanted to ask you, given the growing number of sex offenders, such as someone like Christopher Wharton, who is a male sex offender, he's a child rapist who was convicted last year of breach of court order, who's already convicted of being multiple child rape, who is now claiming to be a woman. Given that we know there's a growing number of these men, I've got 3 questions. Should his crimes be recorded, as he would wish, as being committed by a woman? Should he be accommodated in a women's or a men's prison? And should women in the Labour Party be seen as a hate group if we raise questions like this?
Okay, let me try. So I'm just going to take them in order, if that's all right, and I'll start with this question about the Gender Recognition Act, because excuse me for taking a bit of time over this, but I want to treat it with care because I think it deserves careful language and, most of all, a bit more light and a bit less heat than we've managed to have in this debate so far. So the questions that you asked were about whether the crimes of a particular person should be recorded as by a woman or a man, and I believe fundamentally in people's right to self-ID, and I believe that the Gender Recognition Act strikes the wrong balance in relation to that. So I think that crimes that are recorded should be recorded as that person wishes, having gone through that process, received support, and self-identified. You asked about whether trans people should be in women's or men's prisons. Well, I think trans women are women, and I think trans men are men. So I think that they should be accommodated in the prison that